I am 67 years old. I never imagined I would reach this age and still feel like I was running out of time. The irony is cruel. When I was young, I wasted time like it was air. Now, I count it like my last coins. Tonight, I am lying alone in a warm room. Outside, it is freezing cold, and last night, as snowfall has turned everything into a frozen white landscape, I am lost in my thoughts, realizing how long and yet how short life feels at the same time. I have no urgent meetings tomorrow, no deadlines, no boss calling my phone. This is the freedom I once dreamed of, and yet it feels empty. When I was 30, I believed life was just beginning. I told myself I had decades to fix things. I thought mistakes could always be undone later. I was wrong. At 30, I was busy proving myself, busy chasing promotions, busy trying to look successful to people who barely remember my name today. I measured my worth by how tired I was. If I came home exhausted, I felt important. If I missed dinner, I called it sacrifice. If I skipped family gatherings, I told myself I was building a future. I remember my father sitting quietly in the living room, watching me rush past him every evening. He never complained. He would just ask, "Are you eating well?" I usually answered without stopping. I thought there would always be time to sit with him properly. There wasn't. One day, he was gone, and all the conversations I postponed disappeared with him. I remember my children asking me to play. I remember saying, "Later." Later became tomorrow. Tomorrow became next week. Next week became years. I provided for them financially, but I wasn't present. I convinced myself that money was love. It took me a lifetime to understand how wrong I was. If you are in your 30s and listening to this, I want you to understand something clearly. The life you are postponing will not wait for you. It does not pause while you work harder. It does not care about your plans. I wasted years trying to impress people who disappeared the moment I stopped being useful. I stayed in jobs that drained my soul because I was afraid of starting over. Fear disguised itself as responsibility, and I believed it. I ignored my health. I slept less, ate poorly, and treated stress like a badge of honor. I thought I would take care of my body after retirement. Retirement came, but my health did not wait. My knees ache when I stand. My heart tires easily. The energy I promised myself is gone. I wish someone had told me this when I was younger. Your body keeps score. Every ignored warning returns later with interest. I stayed silent in situations where I should have spoken. I tolerated disrespect because I wanted peace. But peace built on silence is fragile. It collapses eventually, leaving resentment behind. I regret the conversations I avoided more than the arguments I ever had. I remember friendships I let fade because I was too busy. People who once knew everything about me are now strangers. Not because of conflict, but because of neglect. Relationships don't end dramatically most of the time. They end quietly, through neglect. There was a time when I loved simple things. Walking without destination. Reading without rushing. Sitting in silence. I abandoned those joys because they did not look productive. I replaced them with noise, screens, and constant urgency. Now, in the quiet, I realize how much I lost. Here is the truth. No one tells you when you are young. Success without presence is failure in disguise. I achieved things I once prayed for. Titles, stability, comfort, and yet, the moments I cherish most now are the ones I barely noticed while they were happening. A laugh, a shared meal, a quiet evening. If I could go back, I would choose differently. I would choose people over deadlines more often. I would choose health over overtime. I would choose honesty over comfort. I would choose now instead of someday. Do not wait until retirement to start living. Life does not begin after work. It happens during it. Call your parents while you still can. Sit with them without your phone. Listen to their stories, even if you think you have heard them before. One day, you will wish you could hear them again. Spend time with your children without multitasking. They will not remember how hard you worked, but they will remember how present you were. Protect your health like it is your future, because it is. Walk more, rest more. Do not ignore pain just because everyone else does. Speak what you feel, express gratitude, apologize quickly, forgive sooner. Pride costs more than it gives. Leave places that drain your soul. Fear will tell you it is too late. It is lying. Time is not money. Money can be earned again. Time cannot. I am 67 years old, and I carry many regrets. But if my words reach you before it is too late, then these regrets have purpose. Do not repeat my mistakes. Start now, not tomorrow, not next year. Now, here are some important lessons you must follow to change your life. Be honest with yourself, your family, and others. Take care of your family and children. Presence and love matter most. Do every task on time. Do not procrastinate. Speak the truth and act justly in everything, big or small. Take responsibility for your actions toward yourself and others. Prioritize your health, exercise, sleep, and proper nutrition. Express gratitude and forgive. Don't carry grudges. Leave fear and negative environments that drain your soul. Do not postpone important decisions or tasks for tomorrow. Share your stories and life experiences to help others learn before it's too late. If you are listening to this story right now and it has reached your heart, take a moment and ask yourself, are you making the changes you need in your life today? Call your parents, spend real time with your children, care for your body, and stop postponing what matters most. If you know someone who is just starting their career or someone endlessly running in life, share this story with them. They might get a chance to change their path and avoid the regrets I am living with. And if you have your own story, a lesson learned, a regret, or a life-changing experience, share it in the comments. If you cannot speak up yourself, we can be your voice. We can bring your story to the world, so your lessons and experiences help others before it's too late. If this message touched you, like the video. A single like tells us we are not alone. A community exists seeking to learn and grow together. And if you want more stories and lessons like this to reach you, subscribe to the channel. This is more than a video. This is a message. This is a voice. And maybe, next time, that voice will be yours. Share it, like it, comment, so these lessons reach those who need them most before it's too late.